Hello everybody! Today we're going to unpack, take a close-up look and taste the Pan Ducale Panettone Tradizionale. So let's first take a look around the outside of the paper bag packaging. So in this paper bag packaging is a 500-gram loaf of Pan Ducale Panettone Tradizionale. Just taking a look at the details. That's on the packaging, and on the side of the packaging there is some information of the panettone in a couple of languages. And taking a look at the bottom or underside of the packaging, there is a list of ingredients in various languages, as well as nutrition information and other product information. And now let's go ahead and open up the paper bag. And taking a look directly inside of it, so we can see the 500-gram loaf of Panettone Tradizionale inside. And let's tip it out from the bag. And just checking through. And we can set the bag to the side. So let's set it on the right hand side of the tabletop. And giving you a look at this 500-gram loaf of Panducale Panettone Tradizionale. Just giving you a look at this 500-gram loaf of panettone before I start handling it. And to give you some idea of the size of this panettone, just resting it in my palm, and of course placing my hand over the top of it. And giving you a look at the panettone inside this clear plastic bag packaging. And let's undo the wire that's keeping the bag sealed. So unwinding or twisting off that white covered wire, and let's slide the loaf of panettone out from the bag, and of course keeping that bag away from babies, children and animals. So giving you a look at the loaf of panettone as it is straight out of that clear plastic bag packaging. And now let's take a closer in look at the details, so we can see it does have a cross shape pattern over the top of the panettone, and we can see the sultanas dotted across the top, and of course at least a candied orange peel right there in the middle of the frame, blending in with that yellowish brown color of the crust. So giving you a close-up look at the details of the panettone, and you can see that it does have a low glossy sheen to it. And there we can see some large pieces of, or at least a large piece of candied orange peel and quite obviously, of course, the blackish raisins or sultanas across the top as well. So right there, giving you a look at the texture and the color of the top or crust of this Pan Ducale Panettone Tradizionale. And of course, taking a look at the side, we can see that it does have a very high side for the paper mold. And once again, giving you a sense of the size of this 500-gram loaf of panettone. And taking a look at the bottom as well, so we can see the structure of the base or card of the mold. And let's see if we can take a much closer in look. So right there you can see the details up close of the raisins and candied orange peel. And of course that cross or butterfly pattern across the top of the panettone. Now let's go ahead and peel off the paper mold. And we can see it does tear off quite cleanly. And let's peel the base of that paper mold off as well. And you can see it separates quite neatly right there. Okay, so now we have a much better look at this panettone and its side with the paper mold removed. We can see a humongous piece of candied orange peel and the various colors of candied fruit pieces across the side of this Pan Ducale Panettone Tradizionale. So lots and lots of fruit pieces showing on the wall or side of this panettone, and on the bottom we can see many pieces as well, and giving you a very close-up look at those pieces and the overall texture and formation of this naturally leavened loaf of panettone. And you can see the wall and the crust or the side and the top edge of the panettone. And now let's go ahead and tear it open or apart so we can see the inside of it. So right there you can see just how fluffy it is and airy on the inside of the panettone. And you can see just the abundant amount of fruit pieces right throughout the panettone, inside as well as out. And I can smell a very mild aroma of the panettone. Once again giving you a look up close at the top or crust and the inside of the panettone. Okay, and let's peel off a top piece here and taste it. So that piece was really soft, and even the sultanas in it were very delicate as well. And it does have that mild sweet vanilla and slightly honeyish flavor to the piece of panettone. And now let's peel off a larger piece. Let's see if we can find one with an orange peel in it. So let's try this piece right here with some sultanas and a candied orange peel. So once again, very soft and delicate and mildly sweet. So that's the Pan Ducale Panettone Tradizionale. Thanks for watching and happy eating!